Ghana is not safe for some, most of them.
Let me bring in a lead anti-Galamsey campaigner, Senyo Hosi, who's been part of those citizens who've been campaigning seriously against Galamsey. Grateful to you, sir, for joining us. Now, with what happened in Hwidiem, I mean, what hope do you have in the fact that we can win this fight against Galamsey? Do I still have Senyo Hosi on the line? Mr. Hosi, do I have you?
I'm here. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning. So first of all, give me your how you took the Hwidiem incident and what's your level of hope in us winning the fight against Galamsey from that particular development?
Oh, I think this is just the perfect test of whether the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has the political will to fight Galamsey or not. This is the biggest test. It's the biggest test. The President coming to office rightly said that he needed to deal with the kingpins and not the small boys. Yes. And I agree with him on that strategically. He killed the snake at the head, not be just chipping off the scale. So I agree with him. And it's been 10 months. We have not seen the kingpin yet. These are the kingpins, Mr. President. These are your kingpins. His ability to deal with his own people will be a sign of his real commitment. When he fails at that point, you should know the fight against Galamsey has failed. And Mr. President had no intent to fight Galamsey. If this particular matter, he can't deal with it ruthlessly to send the right signal to his own people, then there's no hope. At that point, we'll take our decision and we'll regain control of this fight by forcing those who we have voted for to do the right thing. What is at stake is the future of our children and our children's children.
So Senyo, what do you want the president? Okay, all right.
The future of our statehood. Mm-hmm. We have time and time again mentioned the issue about the security risk. This increasingly posing. If NAIMOS, led by the army, can be so disregarded and so not feared, and people can counter-fight them, and we can mobilize people, mobs, to almost lynch them, then it tells you the state in which we are in. We are gradually becoming a lawless state because of Galamsey. And His Excellency the President cannot sit by and watch this country lose its own statehood, chip by chip, space by space, and claim to be president. No. This is a major risk, Grace. Major risk. People don't fear our soldiers anymore. We all grew up and we understood what it means to be in that army uniform. When people lost faith in the police, we still kept faith to the army. So if we can't respect our police, we can't respect our army, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
Think deep about what I'm saying. And you will see that it's just a matter of time. We become a stateless state. We are increasingly becoming a failed state. So His Excellency the President, this is your perfect time to show your commitment to this fight, to show your leadership.
So I want
for the first time, show your might constructively. Otherwise, you come out as weak and leaderless.
So, Mr. Hosi, I wanted to find out from you what exactly you want the president to do in this instance.
Grace, the MPs have been cited, the kingpins showed up. His Excellency the President is the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. He has absolute executive power. And you want to be asking me what he should be doing? If he can't show that he is a president, am I the one to show him that he's a president?
A help.
By this money, he should have rounded up all these people. summon them. Make sure those MPs are arrested. Make sure every one of those people who were mentioned, who have been identified and confirmed by the police and the NAIMOS boss, are arrested ruthlessly. Make sure they are arrested in handcuffs with the screens showing them. He should be there and walk up there to those cells and tell them his peace of mind. And let his people know that he's not entertaining any nonsense in the name of party faithfuls. John Mahama is not standing for re-election. If he cannot give a legacy for himself and for his family, then he's not fit to be president. And that's not the man I know. He's a man who wants to still leave a legacy. And I want to count on that knowledge of him, that faith I have in him, that he will surely that way. We shouldn't be waiting another 24 hours and have these idiots parading as politicians, still working on this piece. They should be summoned and immediately arrested. Please, those who show their face, Colin Downer, everybody that he was talking. They are linked to Colin Downer. The ones you can confirm for sure. Your whole, you said, look, the commander-in-chief sends a directive and sends a head of his army, one of the senior officers of his army, to represent him on the field. And people try to link it. It's equal to trying to link the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces on a national mission that the president used to count 10% across. Are you not aware that would have had a major alluta by now?
Yeah.
The only reason it never happened is because he called us to the Flagstaff House for us to come and hear his NAIMOS story. And we all believed him. And if you send the whole Kenabua and you show us all those things that he was doing, and you see people come and almost lynch him, that should tell you that the people are ready to lynch you, commander-in-chief, because one can say they don't respect you. It's time for them to see that you are the commander-in-chief. Let them feel your power. Because what is at stake is your legacy. What is at stake is the future of this country. What is at stake is actually the legitimacy of your own leadership.
Well, so the police say they have invited the MP to assist in investigations.
They shouldn't be inviting anybody. They arrest that damn idiot. They arrest him. How can you have a whole kennel sitting there taking action and you come and you are giving instructions and seizing keys from them to unlock people? Everybody saw it. Who are these boys who end up coming into parliament? Who are they? Who are they? Who are they? Who are these young boys get Galamsey body find themselves in parliament? Who are they? Honorable what? Honorable nothing. I don't know. These other people you expect to give any respect to. The president has embarrassed you, His Excellency the President. Has embarrassed your party. If the NDC is a serious party, it should actually be commissioned an immediate investigation. Somebody is saying they're really removing the guy from office. You can't carry the name of the party Congress and still be carrying and behaving like this. You can't. The NDC, it is a test. General Mosquito wants to be president. It is no secret. If, Mr. Chairman, you can't show leadership, you are not fit to be president tomorrow. Don't even try. Me, myself, I'll deal with you where I find you. Meanwhile, you are my friend too. If Julius Zebra, who also wants to be president, will sit at the place as a chief of staff and watch this. It is my brother. He is my brother. We find the place where we meet ourselves. What are you talking about? This guy has denigrated His Excellency the President, has practically insulted the commander-in-chief of this country, has brought into disrepute your party, the National Democratic Congress, which is small. It will fight Galamsey ruthlessly. And you set up a whole machinery. And I'm telling you, I'm aware, His Excellency the President summoned his people early days and warned them, told them that he's going to take action. This all stop anyone who is inside. He did that. I'm aware. Those who work for the meeting told me. So the president has sent his directives clear. The party has sent its directive officially clear. Look at what the Deputy General Secretary said. Bandit, what did Bandit tell the NAIMOS people? That the person who sent you is His Excellency the President, the Commander-in-Chief. There's nobody bigger than that guy. One said the same thing. Honorable Imanova said the same thing. The person who sent you is the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. He's the President. He's the biggest man in the country. So if anybody tells you that some big man, tell that big man that the biggest man has sent you. So I cannot listen to that any other big man. They took all this and people can come and disrupt it. They are disrupting the back gap or Jubilee House, whichever house you want to call it. The state of president has been degraded by what has happened. And if the president can't speak, he won't. That MP should not be working. I don't know his name, sir. That MP who joined the squad to try and stop the NAIMOS, all the president has to do is take and make a call to Kenavua. If this fact's true, it's true. Finish this guy. Finish him. And the party must sack that guy from the party. Remove him from parliament. The NDC will still win that same place.
You want him to be removed? Can they actually remove him as the MP?
Yeah. Absolutely. Who told you he can? Doesn't he represent the party? Go look at the constitution. If you try and leave the party, you see if the party forces you to leave, what will happen? Who are you going to represent? You'll be out.
Okay.
Their legitimacy sitting there only to the extent that they are members of their party. If they are removed as members of their party, what will happen to them? Who are they? Who are these boys? These boys, who are they? What have they seen in life? Apart from these criminal acts, what meaningful things have they done? What is it that they've done legitimately? Yeah, all of us are struggling. Teachers are struggling to build life for their children. Nurses are struggling. Doctors are struggling to even reach an end. People are trying to build legitimate life. Businessmen are trying to pay people legitimately. Then you are destroying the future of future because you call your honorable. I don't want to use anymore. Honorable voice.
Senyo, so do you have a timeline within which you think?
I have to call on Speaker Badu.
Okay.
The more he continues to sit back and just pass one or two comments, the more he himself is embarrassing his own legacy.
Who sent this to me?
Speaker Badu must start taking advantage of this thing and show the real minds that we know he has. We cannot be sitting there and be doing this and watching these things. We petitioned him about our win. And they responded to our petition. What has Parliament itself done? When we petitioned him about our win MP. Now this one is not traditional leaders sitting down and then saying something. This is happening live. There are videos to it. There are witnesses to it. What will Parliament do about this? Will Parliament take responsibility and start sanctioning, even if the executive will fail? This country is failing. All the arms of government are willfully failing because they're all being clouded by money. This is the real test to show that they don't intend to be failing.
Okay.
It can't get clearer than this. The president's authority has been brought into disrepute and has been brought into question. His legitimacy has been brought into question by his own people. If he can take action on his own people, can you imagine what's going to happen to the MPC Galamsey? They better take cover. This is the time to send the story right. And there's no better time. If he misses it, we should have created a great disservice to this country.
So, I mean, I can see the passion with which you are speaking this morning.
Master, what's the passion? You can afford poison. You can afford deep poison.
Yeah.
People are eating poison. You are saying passion. People are drinking poisoned water because they can't come and afford the imported water and the belacos we have in Accra. People are struggling. People are dying. People are giving birth to aliens. People with six toes and all that, with a part of their body not there, one arm, half limbed. People are dying, and you think it's passing.
Well, maybe I didn't find the right word to describe you, but I wanted to find out from you, from this, is there a period within which, after which, if you don't see that action you are looking for, you and your group may probably, react to this?
You think that's me and my group? You yourself, you think you won't join? If you don't join,
I'll join.
You don't have to go.
Why won't I join you? I'll join you.
English.
This is a national fight, so I'll join you.
Every Ghanaian has to go. It's not me and my group. Every Ghanaian has to rise. Because where we are right now, if we don't have leaders, then we have to fight for ourselves. That is where it is.
Okay.
If we don't have leaders, then we have to fight for ourselves. If we miss fighting for ourselves, we mean those who have voted, going there to disrupt them, to get up and act, we'll do it. What is this? The people are holding guns. Look, if this small Hwidiem, me, I know Hwidiem. I partly grew up in Mem and Gosu. I know Hwidiem. I've sold things there. My phone, your mouth. I know if this Hwidiem town can come together and stop, bring a whole army platoon to a halt, and police people will be begging them. Then I don't know if the people, the Galamsey people, when they organize themselves fully with their guns, with their automatic rifles that now they are acquiring, I don't know whether we will actually still have a country. It won't be long, we will become Sierra Leone, which was doing blood diamonds. Very soon. We are playing with the things small by small, but this is what is going to happen.
Okay. All right. I'm grateful to you, Senyo, for speaking to us this morning.
Thank you.
Senyo Hosi is a lead and a campaigner against Galamsey. Well, let me come into the studio. I think I was going to come to you, Honorable Batagle, on this.
Yeah, thank you.
Senyo says the president has to show that he is the commander-in-chief and get, and act on this.
You know,
and he's even saying that your party can disband these two MPs.
No. You see, we operate within the confines of laws. And as much as I appreciate...
So I think the right word is dismember, right? You take them out of the party.
But until they are found guilty, you cannot take such decisions. But I think I admire the passion of our brother and many other stakeholders who are in this field. Clearly, what we are experiencing further exposes the danger in which we sit on. You know, as a country, things happen and we so suddenly forget. Some few years down the line, even around Bole, the same thing. I think a military man was shot dead by an unknown assailant because when they were going with the dissect team to go fight the same problem. Around Bole, that we have the dollar power angle. Some years back, his military man, when he got out of the car, he was shot dead. Several other people were injured. We saw the stories of late Major Mahama. Unfortunate incident. It happened in this country. It's telling us that no. The Constitution emphasizes this. As per Article 41, indicated that all of us have a role to play, including the community. It means that the fight is not just people sitting on top. It involves almost everybody. To the extent that when the people came, they mobbed up, they were looking for one person, Zongo chief. It meant that they are stakeholders, that when we are able to identify them properly, we will deal with some of these issues. It's true, sometimes it can be so annoying, we can be frustrated, but we need to be able to bring minds together to handle this issue. Time has come, myself and I was sitting down here, we've been exposed badly as politicians on this. The only time we can become more relevant to Ghanaians is when we come together as a people to deal with some of these issues. To me, I have concluded by saying that my friend Eben, the MP, I was just trying to say that maybe he found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just like me and Mohammed Sukparo. He's for West, I'm for Sisala East. Assuming I'm traveling to Sisala West, an incident like that happened. Because I'm just thinking somebody will move from from north to south to mobilize 600 people. Sometimes it's quite difficult. But you know this, our youth. It has become an entitled thing. They even think that that's a source of survival. It has become an entitlement. We are fighting among our people. And even this, I think Erastus also made it clear that we must also put on record that these gentlemen were not caught at what? The forest area. They had a particular place. And I think initial movement of the NAIMOS team was not even going there. They were going somewhere and I think they spotted them. But unfortunately, the MP found himself this. I think that he should respond to the call, make sure that he states the issues as they are. The right investigation should be taking place. Even now that we are fighting against the top people, it also shows that we can no longer hide the people. And that's a good thing for me. I am happy that they are calling the president, but clearly, it's not even just the president. Almost everybody is fighting against this. It has gone beyond just destroying our environment to becoming a life-threatening issue. Let me tell you, most of me, I have always said it, even where I come from, most of the people, young people I know who moved to this Galamsey site came back with sicknesses and died. I have been called on a number of occasions to pay some bills for people with having kidney issues and liver issues, a lot. That alone, even most of them, when I meet my guys at Tumo, I tell them, let's wait here and try to use the land we have. Let's not go look for Galamsey.
We have that's also illegal.
Illegal. No, but that one we managed to stop it. Even it's been done now. I think that the system has been able to fight it, even though it's so difficult to deal with. Yes, but I'm saying that this is a threat that is not threatening just our livelihood in the forest or our water bodies. It's now coming back to us. Anytime I go to sea, you see, it's easy for people to hold guns. Now, when they don't find the gold, what do? The roads become very dangerous to ply. This is what we should all begin to look at. It has gone beyond just an Accra issue or Hwidiem issue or one. No. Issues have happened. The MPs have given their versions. I'm sure when Honorable Collins Order comes in, if there's something for him to answer, he will go and answer. But he also said that people shouldn't run into conclusion without hearing his side of the story. Okay. The same as this MP. A young man who has found himself, sometimes these people will call you for things that you cannot even imagine. He is a politician, and sometimes those things that happen, if you want to be open with people, they know that you are fighting it. I'm sure this man will be the last person, knowing very well that you are there to make laws. And the laws also enjoin that you should be able to protect our environment. The president and everybody is crying towards one thing. You will be the last person.
But people say they saw him on
no, you see, that's what I'm saying, that he found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time. I just made that conclusion. He found himself at the wrong place at the wrong time.
And engage in the
all he needs to do is to calm down and explain, respond to all the calls, make sure that he donates himself. But I'm sure nobody's going to push this under the carpet. But like I said, we have been badly exposed as politicians on this. Let's put the declaration aside and look at the issue that is threatening all of us as a people. That's the way to go. And I applaud all those who are putting up this. And I think Asari and his team, we have Senyo Hosi and my brother who is here, everybody. It is time for us to rise up and be able to fight this.